You see, we've earned respect night after night, year after year, giving it everything we've got. The blood, the sweat, and the tears for this business because we love it. And we've earned it. And you're looking at the best.
I get it, I re-up, I drop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. Yeah. I sold them cash.
Hi!
Oh my gosh, babe. When I tell you we are in sync, girlfriend. It's messy, babes. It's messy.
The busting up before even anything starts.
I know. Before we've even started, what are we like?
You know what?
Oh my goodness. Oh, my belly, babes. My belly. I got
You're in the middle. You're in. I can't ever do it now. My math phone just killing me.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Electrical flashes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Let me let it vibrate again. Let the little slacker on the Zoom thing vibrate again.
Oh,
just let's do 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. I know. Then you hear your echo. You hear your echo back at you, innit?
Yeah. So I was just passing the time, you know what I mean?
Oh gosh. What are we like, Nate? What are we like?
It's terrible, isn't it? We got to do something. We got to keep the rejuvenation going.
Has to.
You'll come with the oil of Ulay tub.
My goodness. Oh dear.
Does anyone get oil of Ulay? You know them old school things? I'm sure they're still good or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, my granny always used to use it, and her face was as soft as a baby's butt.
Wow. Granny's,
you know. She, you know what? She used to use oil of Ulay and they changed it to oil of Olay, didn't they?
Yeah.
It used to be Ulay back in the days. And then,
that's when they did that. I was like, what's this all about?
I don't know. Maybe they thought it had a more sophisticated ring to it. Oil of Olay.
I'm trying to say, because I like the what's it called people? The what was it? Hyundai? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So now we oil and Ulay. So Ulay makes you sound posher, does it?
Well, who knows? Who knows what goes on in those boardrooms, darling? But
they lie there and they see in the boardroom for hours toiling over oats and news.
I know. Because it was Ulay for time.
I know.
Like,
oil of Ulay. Oil of Olay.
Yeah. It was oil of Ulay, innit?
Was it Ulay or was it spelled Olay?
I think it was Ulay and they changed it to Olay.
Right.
I don't know, man. I can't keep up, babe. I can't keep up.
Like hell, man.
I'm good, girlfriend. I'm good.
Watcha.
Yes. I'm all good. Life has its little hurdles and lumps and bumps and nooks and crannies, but you know, got to keep it moving.
Yeah, let's do the intro and then talk about lumps and bumps. Gotta get my away. And let the people know which show this is, sister.
This is the Hustle is Real 101 podcast.
You are entering the effervescent elm and realm of the Hustle is Real 101 podcast. Do you like that? Effervescent, like Alka-Seltzer.
I love it, darling. Oh my goodness. Okay, not in the world.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I have to keep elevating the system. You know,
have to, babe.
Situation, boy. And it's the home of real talks, real perspectives, and real mother effing life, baby.
Yeah, baby. Is it a pod though, Neats? Is it?
Well, the jury's still out on that. They can call it that if they want to. But to us, it's two half-decent individuals having a half-decent conversation, darling.
Yeah, baby.
And you're going to tell the people then who you are?
Who am I? Something like that. Well, they call me Neat. I'm lovely known as Neat. And I am your resident buff babe in business.
I'm Miss you.
And well, for all of you who don't know, I'm Cam, entrepreneur, personal stylist, social media extraordinaire, and mummy of 4.
Yeah. Let's get it started.
That's it. Let's get it started, babes.
You know what though? In this interesting life, for one, I was sitting there and I get a notification on the phone saying something like, animate something doggy style. I'm like, what the hell is this? It's the editing app telling me now there's a new feature you can animate your dog, your pet.
Oh, okay.
They need to go into the cookies and see that that's not something I'll be using right now, because I don't know the purpose of that. When I find out the real purpose of it, then I might come back to you. What kind of notification is that?
You can animate your dog.
Yeah, something about get animated doggy style or something. You animate your pet, your dog, something so.
So they've just put a spin on that. You know, this is all a marketing ploy, isn't it? Obviously, needs to reel people in and get them to click on the app to see what it's all about.
It's smelling desperation, baby. Smelling of desperation.
Words that is right there. Well, it sounds like it.
Smelling of desperation, stinking of it, darling.
Well, yeah, I do get some random notifications sometimes, especially from TikTok, actually.
Yeah, let's start. I feel like they don't really understand the people them yet, and the people them on the TikTok don't understand themselves, so they're just trying to throw it out there and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. And TikTok is still a bit. I can't quite get my head around TikTok. I'm not speaking TikTok's language, or TikTok's not quite speaking my language just yet. I don't know. I've had a little bit, I would say, minuscule success on TikTok, but yeah, I just don't really understand it, if I'm honest.
You know what? If social media was like two kinds of car parks, you got your neat car park, like you go to Marks and Spencer's on the outside of town, and it's got a nice, big, neat car park. You go up to the nice, shiny doors or whatever, and you get your bits. Or you got the car park behind the shops down in the ghetto. And everyone's blocking in everybody inside
exactly.
And that's what it's just giving me, like.
Yeah, TikTok. Nothing goes unsaid on TikTok.
It's found.
TikTok has no decorum.
But you know what? It's a weird one because you got to respect it in some weird way.
You do have to respect it, because TikTok is like, you take me as I am, take it or leave it kind of place. You know, it's like the amount of things.
The supermarket just ripping open a uniform and just saying, "Oh, take me or leave me."
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's giving. That is what it's giving. And some of, don't get me wrong, like TikTok does have its place in, amongst all the platforms. Some of the trends, the audio especially, obviously it did start as a dancing app, as Musically and whatever, but the audio, the mashups and the different remixes and stuff, they're on point.
I'm loving it.
On TikTok.
DJs coming up on there. You've got the old school, turn the old school into the new school. I'm loving that.
Yeah, definitely. And
you can catch it on the good one, but apparently, the battles they have where it's verses on the screen and you tap, 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 tap.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. People are actually really into it. Like a lady got really high up on the battle score thing because it's got a score chart.
Okay.
So she got up high on it, and you get certain tokens and treats and little things they give you for doing well. And she started getting hate because she got high up on the thingy. She goes, "I never asked to be up there. I just was trying a thing." Because when I go in there and Shanice will show me something, I'll look at it and I'll be like, "Oh, who's winning?" And if the other person, I don't like the look of them, I'll just start tapping the other side and spamming it just for the fun of it.
Oh. I'm just like, oh, you child needs. You're such a child.
It's starting the name of Titan.
My God. The thing is, though, on there, I don't know, the silliest thing can go viral, and then you can become an overnight celebrity, as it were, in the social sphere. So it's a bit of a mad one, really. You just don't know. You could post a picture of, I don't know, man, a butterfly in your garden, and that could go viral. Do you know what I mean? You just don't know.
It's hilarious. There's the one with sometimes some people just stare with their eyeballs wide, and it's a reaction video, and they've never spoken. So how do you say what's widening your eyeballs?
I know, it's insane, but it is. Do you know what? I must say that it is quite refreshing in a sense to have an app where you can just say your opinion. People can just speak their mind on that app. Yeah. Like, no, you know, I could be sitting there in my bonnet, like, you know, no makeup. It's that kind of thing. Like, you don't have to, it's just like, take me or leave me sort of thing. This is what I think. I'm putting it out there. And, you know, people they either support you by liking your video, or they give the most terrible comments, man. The comments. I live for the comments on TikTok. They're so funny.
I don't even, you see the comments on TikTok. It's so bad that someone with sense might be on there, but you got to dumb down your response just to be able to make it make sense on TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Some people
got to do less. Should be like, Mum, nothing neat. Don't post anything too neat because it's not.
Yeah, exactly. They don't like polished on TikTok.
Yeah, no.
You know, they like it a bit rough around the edges.
Yeah,
but honestly, some of the comments are just, they are diabolical. Some of those comments. Some people are just so mean.
Yeah, but I wonder who's really sitting there behind the computer keyboard worrying.
You've got some proper keyboard warriors on there. I mean, I thought YouTube was pretty bad with some of the things. Some of the comments that
YouTube's apparently the creme de la creme, like they're the decent one over there. Yeah, apparently they're playing all the things. They play like the Facebook family's one way. They're a bit more homely, mummy-ish, and whatever else. You'll get probably a bit of sense over there if you can work your way through it. But they say like TikTok is just carnage.
TikTok is savage. TikTok is savage. You might as well be in a lion's den with nothing on, like just in your birthday suit. Do you know what I mean? Like in terms of comments and stuff and how people can come for you on that app. I'm scared of that app, babe. Right. I try and keep my content light on there. Like I'll do a few trends and stuff. I just literally keep it surface level. Yeah, I'm not trying to get too deep out there on TikTok.
I open it with caution. You see when you press the button to tap on it? I do that with caution. Like I open the door really slowly, like.
Yeah, exactly. Like creaky door, like, you know, horror movie type scenario. Honestly, when I see a comment ping up, because I've got like, I vet my comments in it before they go on my thing, because I don't want no swearing and stuff like that on my page. So you can do that. You can, I've forgotten what the word is, but you can basically review your comments before you publish them. And that's the same with all the apps. Well, I don't know about Insta, but definitely with YouTube, you can do that as well. Or you can you can type in a bunch of like swear words and say and restrict them. So any comments that have swearing in it or whatever, they're restricted before they get published. They're not automatically published to them. So every time I get a comment, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. Like my heart, like, is it going to be a savage comment, like giving me bare hate or whatever? To be fair, I've had like one or two on TikTok, but it's that kind of.
You just put up for a disclaimer. I've just learned you just put a certain disclaimer and you told them that blocking is a way of life. # blocking is a way of life. And then in the thing, in the bio.
Oh no, I know, innit? But you know what? The kids say to me, just publish the ones with the swearing and that, mummy, because, you know, it gives you more traffic, more people respond to them. And I remember I put something on, you know, when all that Balenciaga stuff happened, like the back end of last year, like about the scandal, the babies and and all of that, and their notorious runway show that they did and all of that. Well, I went past the huge Balenciaga store in London, and it was empty. It looked so creepy. It was just a Christmas tree. The Christmas tree alone, like, you know, a lot of things are black. It's all black. They had a Christmas tree made out of like all this black gear, like t-shirts and apparel or whatever.
In there. Why don't they just put in there and done?
Oh my gosh! But it was empty because it was like literally a couple of days after like that runway show, and everyone, you know, it was all blowing up and this and that. And you know, I posted something, but I took a little clip of the store. Like I was outside the store, I didn't go in, but I basically said, no, you know, everybody's boycotting Balenciaga.
Was there a man there? Sorry to cut you, babe. Was there a man in the hood, like on, you know, the Christmas movie? Scrooge.
Yeah.
Was he at the door?
Yeah. Was the Grim Reaper. I know, yeah. They're like mannequins, literally look like Grim Reapers in that store. It's so creepy, but it was like eerie because there was no one. Everyone was queuing up outside Chanel. Like everyone was you know, Chanel, Louis Vuitton are coming to see the Christmas displays and stuff, like the windows and whatever, and queues upon queues outside. But then you look over to Balenciaga, because obviously all the, you know, the designer stores are, you know, along that road and whatever in London. But yeah, Balenciaga is just empty. So I got a bit of footage of it and I just flung it up there on TikTok and whatever. Woo, some of those.
It's like a ghost town, isn't it? It's coming like a ghost
some
town.
of those comments were savage, you know. So people do not know how to hold their tongue on TikTok. Like, it's that kind of thing. Whereas me, you know, I'm a bit more, you know, a bit more refined with what I say and don't say.
Someone has to say level-headed in a situation.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it is, you know, there's a place for everything on TikTok. Let's put it that way. If you want to find info, you can. If you know, if you want to go somewhere, then you'll find. And what I like about it is that you know, it doesn't get too in depth before you you know, if you're looking for like places to go in London, you'll get a short video, bang, 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 go here.
Yeah. And you know what's nice as well?
You know what I mean?
Your guys somewhere they can show you the food on there and stuff. And
exactly. So like the fast-paced nature of it is cool. Like, it's not too in depth, but boy, some of the people in there, man, it's just like, they're just savage, boy.
It's crazy.
The comments scare me about TikTok.
Oh my God. But you know what? You're speaking of runway, you're speaking of runway. Luckily, the comment section is not even sexy, is it? It's quite a bit like messy, innit, down there? So it's just like,
yeah, it is. It's messy.
Well, because it makes my eyes itch, I just don't go in there too much. Yeah, speaking of runway, it's about the signage and
Sneeze.
yeah, it was making my eyes itch. It was turning on my hay fever, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, when I see that comment section and them emojis and all that stuff, I just know it's going to be nonsense. So I just, my eyes itch. Yeah, speaking of like Louis Vuitton shows, like you mentioned somebody who, oh my goodness, this guy took me to church. Pharrell Williams for Louis Vuitton's runway show, girl.
Wow.
Girl.
Wow.
And I saw another advert with the same gospel song behind it about joy, and it had Megan Thee Stallion and all these celebrities. All I was doing was waiting for A$AP Rocky, his little cheeky smile to walk from behind. You know what I mean? But it was just joy. He's giving joy because he had that reality. No, it wasn't his reality TV show. I think it was. He was a judge, and they had looking for the gospel choir of the something on Netflix one time. I think it was on. And his uncle is like this, like a pastor or something in a big church in the States.
Yeah.
I don't know if the choir was from there, but they rocked at that stage like nothing else.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. And the way the clothes were just walking up and down there, because there's some bag that's called the billionaire's bag or something like that. And it's a yellowy Louis Vuitton bag. I just felt like it was like a male, you could tell it was a male orientated runway show, which is what he's in charge of directing. But then it had such an air like where the ladies could enjoy it, like it's the way the bags were just underneath their arm, just minding their own business, but at the same time you get a look into the whole vision of what he's trying to give you. And the floor had squares on it as well, the Louis Vuitton squares, like it was like a carpet.
It was you know what? They really got their steps in that day, boys, because that was like a bridge. Wasn't that a bridge in Paris?
That was a bridge.
That was a bridge.
That was the entire bridge.
That was a bridge, babe. Like, you know,
God.
Can you imagine the amount of budget that went into that?
I know one of the guys that well skinny by the time he got to the end. You're right. It was a long That was a long walk.
It was, you know, but these runway shows are getting like, they're getting bigger and bougier and, you know, like more, it's just creative and but that was insane.
France, quite a bit. Been a couple of times this year. And I'm saying, at least if you're going to be going, try and get like into one of these events and see, you know, how they do it, because they're putting on a real show over there.
They are. But I suppose, you know, this was his first one. So, you know, Pharrell anyway, there's like, you know, he just goes all out in it. So it had to be something like big and bad and bougie for Pharrell's first one.
The song's just in my head, and the way they're rocking and the choir's so happy and everyone's just, it was lit. It was lit.
It was. It really, really was. It was.
So it was, man.
Can you imagine the atmosphere there?
Who?
the atmosphere in you know, there, if you were actually there.
Because bare people went, I think that I saw backstage and like, obviously Kim was there but they were all, because it was the kind of people that he brings forth, I think everyone was just excited to just be there.
Yeah.
I could see them all, you know, like how we were going in and you get to the queue or you go in the guest list and you say, oh, right, is he a Brennan? And all that.
Yeah.
Doing that, I'm like, everyone's just excited to be out.
Everyone was excited.
Someone's birthday party or something.
Yeah. Well, and I think him and Jay-Z even went on the mic, innit, at one point, like, they rapping.
Yeah, everyone, man, everybody. And it felt more like these people were coming to see him, not like, come to Paris to be stiff. You know what
exactly,
I mean?
Exactly. No, he had the support, man. He got the support that night. But, it was good. It was really good to see, you know, new beginnings, and it'll be interesting to see what direction he takes.
Well, I'm hoping that he's because obviously we said about Louis Vuitton Group making all that damn money, so they're just going to make bloody more money, aren't they?
Of course it will. Of course, man. That's probably like part of the reason. Well, like Pharrell's a big, you know, he's big in the industry anyway, but you know, he's like a fashionista, you know, kind of guy. I
just had a vision of, did Pharrell meet when he came to London? I can't remember who I saw on Twitter. Was Pharrell just meeting one of the man them, or, you know, sometimes like Mist or something.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody from the side and you're like, oh, what are you doing with him? Because Pharrell's just that kind of guy. He's so cool and smooth, but the people that he wants to hang about, I relate to that. Like, the people he want to hang about with, it's not the stuck up lot. He wants to be with the people. And I'm thinking, it was nice if you heard that new song with Jay Huss and Drake?
No, but the kids were saying to me that it's really good.
Yeah, there was a debate, this big debate. Jay Huss is coming back. What's Jay Huss going to come out with? And everyone wants, the lyrics, everyone wants it to be the same as the other song. No, Jay Huss is a vibe bringer. He brings forth the vibes.
Yeah. Because I don't think people were too impressed with the first one he released.
Yeah, or something. But I just don't know.
I think he might have redeemed himself with this one, with this new one.
But the thing is, you don't know what's going behind, because Pharrell Williams, you don't know. He could be planning something, and the next thing you know, Jay Huss is driving out on the Louis Vuitton squares on the floor in the right and the black Benz, and then he's just doing his new song as well, jumping up and down at the crowd, because he's got an amapiano-y, Afro-beatsy, rappy, mixy vibe. So I just don't like the way that people put so much pressure on the artist to bring out something. But
I'm not being funny. He's just come out of prison, isn't he, Jay Huss? So not too long ago.
And it's like, people talk about whether he wants to actually be an artist. Sometimes people just want to be a creative, you know. They just want to be a creative and put out good stuff. And it's not just that. It's not like you can't just bring it out from anywhere. It's got to come when it's ready to come.
Exactly. This is it. Because I'm sure a lot of these artists, they get, you know, writer's block, and, you know, it can get overwhelming. It's like, you know, any sort of creative thing. You know, you need the inspo.
Like that song though, it's in my head every second. You know,
oh gosh, I'm gonna have to die and listen to it now, Neat.
I was just thinking, because it's even with my weapon on my if I dance, I'm thinking even with my pot on my if I dance, I'm gonna go and cook after this.
Yeah.
If I dance, so I just,
I do like Jay Huss. I think he's so sweet. He's like, he proper brings the good vibes, and like, he's cool, man. He's an all-rounder, innit?
Yeah, big up yourself, Jay Huss. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, have an extra piece of dumpling on us today. We like you, Jay Huss.
We do like you.
Get yourself any problems, and if you
any more drama, any more nonsense.
No more drama. If you feel stressed out any day, you just want to vent, just call us, innit?
Yeah, innit? We'll give you some life advice.
Some life advice, a bit extra plotting. We give chuck an extra couple bits of that over your way, you know. And then
exactly.
We'll put a coaster on, we'll wink at you from across the room like, don't tell anyone. Okay, man, we got some characters in it.
Definitely.
Some characters. Well, I'm just thinking, girl, I wanted to ask you, and I'm thinking it's along the lines of, tell me how you feel, how you really, really feel, right? So, so I was thinking about how I feel in 4 words. And my 4 words are passionately perplexed, but positive. That's how I'm feeling.
Oh my gosh, Neat. That's not bad, babe. That's not bad.
Yeah, so I just had to find 4 words, and I couldn't think of anything more appropriate. So there's hope in there.
There is hope. You've left it on a positive note there.
I think it carries as like a sandwich of hope and reality. So you've got the bread on the sides, where the passionately and the positive is the bread, and the next is the ham or whatever the stuff's in the middle, or the mackerel, or whatever's in the middle there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that, Neat.
Yeah, so that's how I'm feeling, because before we were talking about the year, we're not giving us and we're not sure what it's going to be, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's a good one.
At mid-stage, that's how I'm feeling. So in any form of words by mid-stage, how are you feeling, my darling?
How am I feeling? Sexy. Oh my gosh.
Is that again?
Ain't it? I know. Oh Lord, it ain't going to be nothing like passionately perplexed, but it's going to be like my damn belly's hungry.
Rubbing the hydro. What I'm looking for? Oh my God, I shouldn't even talk about it, should I? I'm chronic hydrotherapy. What? Yeah, I went on voucher and I booked it. I'm going, I've been here before, yeah. Long time ago.
My gosh.
And then Ferray's friend's mum is going to book it, but without the deal, because I think I paid half, I got it for half price. So like, great minds think alike. They're trying to get it flushed out.
Oh my goodness, you're going to have to tell me how it goes.
That's probably the perplexed part. So once I do that, the perplexed part will drop off.
Oh my gosh. Like, what do they even do in that procedure?
They flush it out, darling. They just pump it, flush it, move it, shake it.
What do you mean, like, pump it, flush it?
I'll tell you later.
Not for our listeners' ears.
Listen, like what I say to the kids, right? What the hell Google's for? Go and look out.
Yeah, I'll Google it. I'll use my best friend Google.
Hey, I'm like this episode, right? Listen, let me just get it out of the way, because I'm feeling a little bit messy this episode. Yeah, and I think it's a bit of misguided frustration, babe.
I think it might be, darling.
But it's always got the spirit of love behind it. Like, it's not malicious.
I know it's not malicious, babes.
This episode is called The Thing About Going Outside, right? So we'll get onto the relationship between the title and some of the stuff we're talking about. But I did see the trailer, the new trailer for the Mission Impossible. It just went past very, very quickly.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yeah, it was very, very, you know, when you're doing something and then you turn your head like, oh, what was that?
Yeah.
Something's going on over there. And I'm looking and I see Tom Cruise jump on a bike and then switch up the car, and then the tire just missed the edge of the cliff. I know why these people always want to hang out at the edge of the cliff. Why? What is it about the edge of the cliff?
I don't know, but that cliff looked
man.
really, really high.
Yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. And it's always like that orangey terrain in the middle of nowhere, where no one will ever hear you when you fall down the damn cliff.
Exactly.
Oh, no, man. So I saw that and I thought, here we go. We're going to have some people getting thrown off stuff. And it was all over the place. It was doing madness. And I thought, no, this looks good. It's got like a big star-studded cast as usual. And I feel like it's giving that we're going to forgive Tom Cruise, because we had him on the KMT of the week, didn't we, before?
We did.
So I just want to hear, we'll give you a little chance. You're on probation now. We won't let him off yet. We're on your probation now, Tom. If this film goes well and we hear good things from Suri after the movie, then we will let you off KMT of the week. That's what we'll do. If it's like diabolically, fruitfully amazing, then we'll definitely go back and consider revising your conditions.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I don't know. He still looks like he's wearing the glasses. He's looking sharp. He's looking good. He's looking like the guy we thought we knew.
He's not doing too bad, old Tom. Like, you know, he pretty much looks the same. Yeah. I don't know if that's like some sort of filter that they've got, like on Filmatic filter or whatnot. But he's not looking too bad in the clip that I saw.
I don't know.
It's all right.
Toupee or hair implants, or whether that's his own thing on here now. Because that's what we don't know. That's the secret that we don't know. These men are always up in our business, but we don't know what they secretly go and do.
That's true, you know. That is so true, because the male cosmetic industry is like booming.
Yeah. And we don't see none of them walking in the shop and chatting like how we do. So where are they stashing it? Or what?
You're right.
Them like down the alley or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you're right, hon.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw two like guys in the shop standing there talking over hair products?
It's like never.
Must be some secret, like another. So it gets delivered to your house and then it's in a certain packaging, so nobody knows what's been said to you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Gosh. Oh dear.
It's a wild world, man. It's a wild.
I know. It is.
You want to take that song? Come on together. Wow.
Oh God, no, yeah.
I'm trying to get right just to put a smile going.
Oh my goodness. I know.
Boy, we said we were going to go over to, so moving on slowly from here on the side of the cliff to them lot on the island. Love Island.
Oh, yes. So, Love Island has been bringing the good, bad and the ugly in itself this week, recently. Oh my gosh.
Boy, it's got like, oh my God. It's 1 minute something, this is happening, and you're like, yeah, this is what's happening. And then all of a sudden, this is what's happening, something else is happening.
I know. Do you know what? I said to the kids, because like the older ones watch it, and not the little ones, obviously, but I said to them, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go on that show. I just think it is so bad for like mental health.
I don't know,
because it's just a head mashup, innit? Like, you know, 1 minute you're there, and then the next minute, sorry, babe.
No, I'm saying that I feel like it has improved to the energy from before, but you're so right. When I think back in the past, the stuff that used to happen.
Yeah, but 1 minute you're there, you're thinking everything's cool with this person, and then next thing you just get ousted by a next person who comes in, and then you have to like, you might have been catching feelings for that person, and then you have to see them all kissing up to another person, and it's just a mad one, man. It's a proper, like, it's a mad one.
This whole sharing mouths and tongues and stuff, it's a bit much.
Yeah, I just think it's a bit like, you know, it's a bit much, all that like the lip kissing challenge and kissing one after the other, and yeah.
Because the thing challenge cracks me up though. That one there, the one where they have to do the little dancing.
The dancing. Oh my goodness.
Dancing. They kill me. I mean, it kills me every time. But boy, Fire came through, burned the place down the other day, boy. I'm telling ya, it was.
I know.
Catherine came out there.
Oh, Catherine, yeah.
She's shaking her shiggle and her shuckle.
Eyes were popping when Catherine was doing her thing.
No.
You know what I mean? And Whitney and yeah, all of them, and Jess as well.
Yeah. Shout out to a girl like Jess. Yes.
Yes, I like Jess. I do like Jess.
Yes.
Family did not get to look.
No, did not get to look in at all, mate.
Exactly.
They're over at Casa. They're over at well, basically, in the long and short of it, the relationships have gone through their ups and downs and stuff, and then Molly's gone. But we had an inkling that Molly would be back because we had this conspiracy theory. We'll get onto that in a minute. But what I'm saying to you is that last where we left it, Neo came in to go and sing for them on the Love Island. Right.
All right.
Sing a Neo.
Yeah.
That was the last thing that happened, right?
Oh, I haven't watched that one.
Yeah, put in here, just in case anybody hears. I don't want to give it away to everybody. So you just come in close, all right?
Yeah, I'm coming in. I'm in.
All right. So what's going on here? What's going on? They've gone in there, right? And Neo's come out. He's got his hat on, as you do. And he's there doing so because of you. That's what they're doing there. And the two backing dancers are there. It's like two backing dancers who look like they should be on an Olympic stage and they're having to do it in like a little square box thing. It's very interesting. And then next thing you know, they said, thank you. He's going to come around the corner with me, ladies. I want to do a selfie with her. Selfie. Next thing you know, he's got a black cat car, took him over to the Casa Amor, darling. Just like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, babe. So it was diddling, and obviously they have the break on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So they've gone up and then the guys went screaming. They've looked over and the girls are over on another island, and now these other people are coming in, and I don't know what I feel. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about these new
That in itself, because, well, obviously Ty's closed off. He's closed.
Yeah.
He's closed off to Ella. But yeah, they literally watch everything that they're up to, don't they?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Girls watch everything that the boys are getting up to and stuff. So
listen, I can't.
So where was Molly then? Where's Molly in the mix?
Listen, who was walking behind the crew that was the Casa Amor crew? Wasn't it gal like Molly?
Was it Molly?
Gal like Molly. The girls were coming in to stay with the boys. And the girls have walked through. They've showed the guys who are going to be going to the girls. I'm like, look at this lot. I don't know how I feel. Slay, half a slay. Slay. Yeah,
it's going to be.
Yep. And then when the girls are walking in slow motion to show the girls who are coming in, who was right behind them?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Zach is going to not know where to put his face. Honestly. Because he was getting on quite well with Whitney.
He was getting on with Whitney. Oh, God, this thing. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen. Because Molly's not one. But you know what? Undercover inside information. Like, I heard from a man from down the road who told a man from down the road who told me that Molly's mum works for the TV, for the network.
Does she?
Apparently. Yeah, apparently. Her mum works for the ITV network, so... As soon as we heard that a couple of weeks ago, we kept it close to our chest and we thought, all right, that means she's going to pop up again. And that...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I never heard that from me, though.
Oh, my gosh. So how long does Love Island usually go on for?
I'm not sure. It's probably got a few more weeks because you got to get all the people out, innit? So how many people we got?
They've got quite a few at the minute.
Yeah, you got quite a few. Unless they start chopping them in the freeze.
They might.
Twos or freeze.
Well, because what's his name went? When Mal and, what's the guy, the one that Whitney was with? Mehdi.
Oh, Mehdi, yeah.
They got rid of 2.
Mehdi.
Whitney, because Zach's going to go back to Molly, you know.
But listen, Whitney was there barling over Mehdi.
I know, she had a breakdown.
You know what? I've got a feeling like when they're young and this has felt like a proper heartbreak. But when you're older, you just look at it, giving it bombastic side eye, like,
I know.
Can't tell me which way to like scratch my ear after a week.
The thing is, though, I think Whitney was too much for Mehdi to handle.
Yeah, man.
I think Zach is much better suited to Whitney, don't you think?
So you had the pineapple in your hand and it was getting too spiky for you. You should have put it on the side and cut open the pineapple and got to the inside.
Whitney's a baddie. I like Whitney. I like her. She's a baddie though, man. She's a baddie. So she was even with Mehdi's hot French blood, like.
Yeah, man.
She was too much for him to handle. He couldn't handle her.
Hot in it under the collar.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, she was within her rights, like in that challenge, that dance-a-thon or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like when he went tongue all down everyone's throats. Like
he's like, he's
not serious.
It was a challenge.
He ain't serious.
If I can't dance, I'm going to kids.
Yeah, my guy's not serious, man. I think Whitney was within her rights because, as she said, like the ones who kissed just kissed the ones they were coupled up with.
Yeah.
They weren't going around kissing like all the other boys or girls. It was this literally who they were coupled up with. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that was like stepping over the mark, Mehdi. Sorry, mate.
You just made me think. The guys that are coming in, there's a guy in there looks like he could be a contender for Mitch. So there's quite a bit of testosterone coming in different packagings. So they're very unusual, these packagings I'm feeling. So
hey,
I know it's like one or two of them look like they're one away from opening their mouth and just like giving you the like ultimate eternal ick. And then I don't know, there's some that might turn out to be more interesting than we thought, but I don't know, it just looks like an interesting bunch, mate.
Oh gosh, well I hope Ty just keeps his hands and lips to himself. Because I think him and Ella are so cute.
They are cute, but I know that I've got a feeling the girls are better. The girls that are coming in are much more desirable, I feel, than the guys that are coming in my personal opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Next
gosh.
Yeah.
But he's closed off, man. He closed himself off to Ella. He needs to stick by that now.
Yeah, he did. I feel like he's comfortable, but he's somebody, what I've loved about Ty is just him learning on the job. He looks like he's a very good apprentice. He's learning on the job. But I just feel like outside, every time I think of him, I think of Harvey. And then when I think of Harvey from South Solid, I think of him and Alicia Dixon and him going off with the other chick and having
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Sorry.
I don't really think.
If I'm wrong with it's been there, done that stuff, but unfortunately, we've been there and done it. So
yeah,
I'm just hoping, because you know when you get two good looking couple like that, she's a model, he's a footballer, he always ends up in
It's true, actually. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, no, I hope they do, though. But I think that environment is so intense.
But you know how Ty is, though. When he goes out, like, Are they going to do everything together like Batty and Bench? Like, what's going to happen?
I don't know.
But they're about to get more work, modelling work, and she's going to have to fly out here and there and everywhere, isn't she?
They're both cute, man. They're both good looking. So I don't know, but they are. I hope they last the duration though, because I think they're so cute. I'm like,
they are cute. And I'll give a little bit of advice to Ella. Now that you've established that you have a certain amount of influence, which you've managed to put upon this young man, when he's making you your avocado egg, and he's in the kitchen asking everybody how to do it because he can't cook, but bless his little heart, he literally goes round and sees whoever he can get to give him advice until the thing gets made. Now, he reminds me of my daughter, actually, because they have ways of getting things done. And you know what I mean? It's admirable. So you've got to watch them, though, because they can sometimes be a bit sneaky, but see, he finds a way to get the job done, and he's brought you breakfast a couple of times. Now, I said, Ella, I want to see what you're going to whip up in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
Recipe book. Go ahead and push button. And don't cook something and I'll bring it out to him on the terrace.
Exactly. Give and take, love. Give and take.
I'll just give that to you, Ella, because we love you, We love you.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how things hot up this week.
Yeah, it's going to get hot. And so we've had a few gone. Mal's gone. Scott's still there. What do you think of Scott?
Oh gosh, didn't it all blow up about him and Catherine?
Yeah, I mean, I like the way he put people straight, but I can't tell, I can't tell he's really playing games.
I don't really know. Because Catherine's obviously smitten with him.
Yeah, she is.
But I really don't know. Because he's a hard one to read.
Yeah, he showed me something like, outside in the real world kind of stuff. She said, what he would do in a situation. And I thought that is right. But when he's in here, what's his intention inside? You know, what is his plans inside? He's a cute boy.
He's cute, but
why?
I mean, I don't know. Catherine's a nice girl, you know.
I think he's cute. Leah Taylor. Little Leah.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah,
she's all right. I mean,
yeah, the other one, Charlotte, I weren't too fussed over Charlotte. The one who came in with her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Leah's okay. Like, she's nothing, I don't think she's like anything special. I love Jess. Yeah. I just love her personality and how she, like, just everything. She's just giving, man. Like, you know,
she represents real life, man.
Yes, she does. I feel like she does. I feel like she's not fake, or like she's comfy within herself and everything. And yeah, it's like, this is me.
And, you know, like, Jess is just that friend at school that you end up bumping into every few years if you don't keep in touch, because she's just cool. She's lovely. I love Jess. I'm looking at Sammy's little cheeky face.
Sammy, they make a cute couple though.
But it's like, do they? I feel like he did you know that thing where you don't want to go for the obvious, or when you go to a party and it's near your house and you're late because you're so close, you just didn't estimate everything.
Yeah.
Because so close, they're like, it's like, was he trying to avoid? What he sees in himself, was he trying to avoid that and then had to surrender to it because she's so cool, such a vibe?
Yeah, I don't know, but it's just weird. Like, you know, when they were having their little disagreements and little arguments and stuff, I'm like, guys, just kiss, man. Because you want to be together, just get together already. Like, just beat around the bush, you know.
Everyone trying to do this whole, I'm going to go against the grain. When they like, love who loves you, mate. You know, they kind of go against the grain. You can't go out in Maya Jama. You can't all go out in Maya Jama. So you have to go and look a little bit differently, you know. It's change your approach.
Exactly. I know. Yeah, no, but they finally seem to be on the right path, although things are about to shake up. So like, oh gosh, just as you think things are like, well, nothing in Love Island's ever smooth, is it?
I know. You know what? I'm looking at the lineup of the contestants and they've literally got the picture of Zach above Molly. That's a little bit of a giveaway. You could have shuffled.
What about Kady though?
You could have shuffled the cards around a bit.
What about Kady?
Kady's up there. She's on there, but this is where you've got the contestants lineup. So she's flung in there, up there on the list. But Kady, I don't know, man.
I don't know
what to say. I feel like Kady should be on this podcast talking about it with us. That's what I feel.
Yes. Just putting it out there for the universe. Come on, guys.
That's what we're doing. Now, just seeing little, what's her face? She was cute. The little one, little cutie. I was sad when she went. Rushi.
Oh, I weren't tapped in then. I weren't watching it then.
It was a little cute. And she was with Andre, the black boy. He was with, like Caroline to start with. And Catherine ended up with, said he was a bit young, 21, 25. She said she couldn't really do it. But then he went back with her, but then he ended up leaving, and now she's with Sam.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so Jess Harding. I could definitely little Dutch. She was like one of them little tap and ballet girls, isn't it?
Yeah.
I say that I'm stereotyping. My daughter was a little tap and ballet girl as well. She doesn't look nothing like that. She doesn't look nothing like this boy. So,
gosh.
Yeah, they're exact opposites. But yeah, she's giving tap and ballet.
So who do you think dresses the best so far then out of the girls?
Who's had the most moments? Oh, there was one moment I saw that was memorable. Mal, she gone now?
Yeah, Mal's gone, yeah.
She had one, I think, when she was leaving, because she's a little bit, that was pre-loved. Definitely looked like something pre-loved. It was like a denim Aaliyah jacket thing that was cropped, but the bottom bit of the crop goes just above your breast, but it's like a denim biker jacket. Hot. And then a little tiny weeny little band of a skirt. And I saw that and I thought, only you could wear that, but that is a real key bit of get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them. And I've seen some nice little bikinis and they're shaking their booties more, innit?
They sure are.
Right, bum cheek to the door.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
The shika. And the hair. Let me give the hair inspectors a quick gun over here. Hair inspectors. But there is such a thing as hair anxiety. And if on a scale of 1 to 10, if men had hair anxiety in comparison to women's hair anxiety, women is definitely going to be a 10. So when you're in there, you've got to get up with them, you've got on this TV show, and we've got to do so much to keep ourselves. Even when you're trying to look natural, it takes work. You know what I mean? It's not easy to look a level of natural that doesn't look like you just rolled out your bed. It's got to be on purpose, by accident, on purpose. It takes a lot of brain work. So I feel like the girls are doing good. The elephant in the room is that the weaves are all good. So nobody needs to go and call the police or anything. Because I'm here, the hair inspector. So you don't need to back up. We're not calling back up. We're not calling no back up. So I feel you guys, the guys have had a few moments, but I know they get their hair cut, the barbers come in between. You know, when the waves start lifting when it's hot. Yeah, today. You know, it's every now and then they look all done over and fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the idea behind this show, I feel the difference is that you're meant to be looking good, so they've got to keep them looking good, so the clothes look good and the bits look good, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know it's the new boys waking up, their waves not quite waving to where they want them to wave to.
Well, they're doing a good job anyway, because, you know, they look good in the day and night, most of them. So
yeah,
they look good. They do look good.
I like when they go to dinner, the little dinners when they go out is cute.
Oh, that's cute. That is.
They should give us a bit more though, that you can't just eat fruit. Where's the food, man?
Hello, when they just went on that other one, when they went on the dates, they just had drink.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
There weren't even no food. When Zach and Whitney went on that date, and with Sammy and Jess, they went on their date like together at the same time. It was just like, wasn't it just a bottle of Prosecco?
That's rubbish. No wonder. Did they do it on purpose so people can get tipsy and start?
Maybe.
I don't know. So, well, we're moving on to
let's move.
Social media something. You know, everyone's outside. It said, come dine with me or don't bother. That's the reason why it's, what did we say it was? It was something about going outside, coming outside. You know, coming outside, because everybody's kind of tough and everybody wants to spend their money, like we said, in a good place. So these people have gone to a white party and it's a big company who they basically create event experiences to bring people together. But the pricing, when you get there, you dress up in white, and by the looks of it, you pack your own picnic, you pay a price just to walk in a procession down the road and sit down in the middle of a frigging road with tables and chairs up, and it's a cost for everything. You're not allowed to bring your own liquor. If you walk from the place you arrive to the destination, they charge you for that. So the man said, basically, you're charging me for walking. And then they didn't feed them for how long? And then they asked them to do, like, wave these flags and stuff and these white handkerchiefs to represent. And then they took a video for obviously promotional reasons. They had a nice bands there, but they literally, the people were starving, dressed in white, dragged themselves out to the middle of a field. And this is a worldwide company.
Wow.
So people pay so it's $61 and then I think $81 and then it goes up and up and up from there, because you got to buy champagne and wine when you get there, carrying your own damn picnic hamper and a damn freaking white outfit. And they have got there and they were told you can't wear shorts and trainers, you've got to dress up nice. They've gone all the way to the shop to go and change their trousers, and when they get there, the people there wearing shorts and trainers.
No.
This sounds like a balloon. The man said by the time he went to buy the trousers, he spent $5.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Oh, and oh god, it's our people as well, man. Like, I'm not saying our people, we're not all the same, but they're definitely our shade of complexion.
Yeah, almost, isn't it? That is just wrong, boy. That's wrong. I mean, I've seen a lot of all white parties, like recently. Is there an all white party boom or something? Because I've been seeing a lot of people going to all white parties in like this place, that place.
We are
all white parties.
And Ferry was saying that she can't nobody don't invite her to more than 1 or 2 white parties because it's too much hard work. It's too much stress to go and keep yourself clean. It looks nice for the look, but imagine finding 3 or 4 white party looks.
Yeah, that's long.
That's a lot of work, mate.
Yeah, that is long, you know.
And depending on how messy the night is, you come back and that white thing's just dashing the corner.
Yeah, exactly. That's long.
You know what I mean? So on top of
so what did they do? Did they do anything? Did they get their money back, or is there anything they could do, or they just
put it? I think you just put it on social media, and I just can't understand how it's a worldwide like company that does this. I mean,
are they making out that they're a worldwide company?
Well, they have it in different locations, but why you would then drag people to a place? I mean, it's popular enough to all these people to come and drag themselves to go there. Do you know what I mean?
But I don't even see that. What did they? So did they have? You said they had a band.
Yeah, they had a band, and they were singing in a live band. It was really nice. So, but that was like towards the end kind of thing, and they weren't allowed to start eating until the time they say everyone should eat. So it's like a governed picnic in white.
What is the attraction to even want to go there in the first place? How are they selling this thing?
I think it's just maybe what the lineup on the thing of what you're going to get to do when you get there. But really, it's just sitting down somewhere, isn't it?
It's just...
That's what you think about it. When you think it down, if they're not giving you nothing extra, you're just going somewhere to sit down.
Exactly. What, on your picnic blanket?
Oh my God.
Do they even provide tables and chairs, like nicely decorated, or do you have to bring your own, like, camping stool?
Now what, if these people like drag a chair and table behind them, say, anybody want a chair? Anybody want a chair? No. People are older, man. It's like, I feel like they went to it, hearing a lot about it, and the location that they went to must have been just done not well. You know, like when you buy McDonald's, and not that, you know, I can't understand nothing. Sorry, no disrespect to anybody who loves McDonald's, but it's by force you have to eat McDonald's. The kids still love it. And that one particular one where the fries are so disappointing in your mind, like, I'm never coming to these damn McDonald's ever again.
Yeah.
So is it that kind of situation?
Oh, I don't know.
So the one, and this one is just some ramshackle janky promoters person.
Yeah, maybe. It just sounds like they got the wrong one, basically. Because, I see a lot of people were over here. I'm presuming that was America, was it? Was that America?
Yeah, it says exposed as popular all-white dinner scam. That's what they call it.
Oh, right, okay. Because, people go to the all-white parties over here and stuff. I've heard a lot of positive feedback. But it's, they've had a good time. It's a vibe. But obviously it's a different kind of thing in terms of the ones that people have been to over here. Yeah. It's like a rave. You're going to a rave. You're paying your money. You're going in all white and you're going to hear tunes. You're going to drink some drink and, rave.
The goal is
for the night
to make the party so sweet that nobody ain't going to be on social media chatting out your business. That's the goal.
Exactly.
The goal is
in a white picnic.
The mostess or whatever.
Exactly.
So, I don't know what this debacle was all about.
Oh, gosh. Well, it sounds like they've exposed them anyway, good and proper.
I think I'm going to call it day white robbery.
That is a good one, Neats. You're on point today. You are on point, girlfriend.
Let's have fried chicken, man. Even for you, Neats, that was good. That was better than the dad joke, Neats. That was good. But, oh my God.
Oh dear.
I'm about to give that margarine to my dad because I've been saying this is all into this till Christmas, Dad. Yeah, this is too really. And I'm writing down the piece of paper and fold it and put in his hand. Don't tell anybody.
Exactly. Oh, that is funny. So, all our listeners, if you get invited to an all-white day white robbery picnic, don't do it. It's a day white robbery picnic.
White robbery.
There's nothing positive about you're just handing these people your money, yeah. So, and I don't know if they've got ones that run in the UK or whatnot, but yeah, you heard it here first. It's a scam.
Scam. The man said, "Oh, you can pay from $61 to walk." I'm like, "Oh my god, this is really." Then they show them all dragging themselves across the field.
Oh, that is just that's savage, man. That's terrible. How people can do that to people, and it's a cost of living crisis. No.
They've got them walking and thirsty. And speaking of thirsty, next one, the water in MAJORCA don't taste like where you are.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What's this one about?
The mysterious world of WATERTOK on TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah.
What are they doing? What are people doing?
People are getting high and wild, girl. People are getting high.
What?
Yeah.
Tell me more, neats.
They're getting high, man. It's not about the ganja farmer this time. Not about ganja farmer.
Oh gosh.
The mysterious world of WATERTOK is this trend that started on TikTok, and like the young lady said, every single part of TikTok has some kind of corner where you can find people like yourself. So basically, shall I run the track a little and just see what this lady's having to say? Why we need to have to come and discuss this?
Go for it, babe.
Got some Travis. Speak to your name, how long? So, pretty welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a community on TikTok that is going viral right now for their obsession with water. And you know what? I can't even knock that because I love water. I gotta get my water intake every single day. And I know there's some people that don't like water. You scare me a little bit. I can't lie. They do love water, but there's also people out there that love water so much more that they've made their entire community on the internet based on WATERTOK.
So these people, they're pouring. Oh my god, this looks crazy. They look crazed. It's that's scary. That reason scary.
Video that I just discovered on TikTok. I saw Curtis come and talk about it on his YouTube channel, and I just had to do a deep dive. Cause what is WATERTOK? What are we talking about here? Like, there's a community for everything on TikTok. If you guys don't know what WATERTOK is, it's basically a community of people that are making water cocktails that include syrups, flavored powder packet, ice, and obviously water. And a lot of the time, they put all of this in a Stanley cup. It seems like a very simple thing until you actually start to watch the videos. When I searched WATERTOK on TikTok, this is the first thing I saw. They now love right at my hydration station tour. So let's put it to use.
Right, this chick here, the first one they show is a lady with a hydration station. You know, right? You know when you go in the coffee shop and they've got all the pump things in the back of Starbucks and that. A station like that in their kitchen for different various, I don't know what you want to call it, syrups and mixers and bottles and all different things that you can mix in water. And then on the station, she's got different water cups. Shalisa's got a bit of an obsession with water cups. Every time she goes out, she wants a new water bottle. And I know no two water bottles are the same. But yeah, she's got all this stuff obsession. And the issue is after you've added 10 tons of red syrup, yellow syrup, green syrup, blue syrup, sugar, orange, lime, tomato, whatever else you want to put in there, what into the water? If it's the water, that's the debate now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Because I didn't have these kids start this strippiness and they're going to end up in the hospital. Like they always end up doing this nonsense.
Right. Because I thought you meant like when you said hydration station, I thought it was something that, you know, could really like you could get still water out of it, or maybe, you know, sparkling water, or, you know, different variations of water like that.
Water, like how people know about the sparkling water.
Different.
Yeah, and it's all from a.
Or, you know, you drop a bit of like a lemon, like in like the actual chunk, like the fruit in the water to make it like fruity water. Yeah, that kind of thing.
It started off kind of like that. Then people have took it to the next brass level by sticking a whole handful of syrup in there. And the woman is actually talking on it. The first woman, she put it all in, filled it up. The drink's bright red, looking like Granddad's rum punch with full of ice in the top. and then she's sucking it and their tongue's red. Next one, their tongue's blue. So if that...
Yeah, so they're just being ridiculous now, Neats. Of course, that's not water anymore. You've diluted the water so much that you've turned it into a drink.
The lady said, because from you put tea in the
juice.
Tea in the hot water, it becomes a tea bag in a hot water becomes what? Tea, right?
Yeah.
Guys, can we go out and at least discuss it from that perspective?
It's ridiculous, man.
No, stupid.
Don't you think? That's just there's no factual. There's nothing to this. It's just ridiculous.
It's gonna just be one of them ones where they end up on one of them doctor shows and they're addicted to water, and they've not been able to have any other drink but just this frigging water since WATERTOK started. Remember the guy who lived on pizza? He couldn't eat nothing but pizza, and his stomach would not accept nothing else but pizza and crisp pizza.
Yeah,
and
it's just
and he said that he's been eating it so damn long that he's gonna have to carry on bloody eating it because his stomach can't take nothing else.
Oh my gosh. I just think, see, this is the danger of that sort of thing.
Because you give my daughter a chance with her sweet tooth. She'll be in the shop putting all kind of things in the trolley.
Exactly.
Mate.
Yes, yeah. Because I just think it's like, it's ridiculous, babe. It's ridiculous. Water is water. And then when you start adding all sorts of other things, like, because obviously syrups have like additives and all kinds of things, like, artificial stuff in it, like syrups. If you're talking about like natural fruit,
why they tell you to drink water? Because to flush out all the other stuff that you've had.
Really? Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Oh, honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know.
It's a place that, as long as you can justify it in some way or form and find one or two people who actually agree with you, that means that you've got a tribe.
Yeah, you've got a tribe, yeah. It's true. It's so true, isn't it?
Yeah, madness, man.
It is a mad one. It's a mad one.
Nobody drown in water cocktails, man. Please, I beg, don't drown.
Oh, God.
Ready. Thank God we live in the real world, eh?
Exactly. And even, looking at the picture of those people, the pictures, they look a bit crazed.
They've got time on their hands, though, mate. What are we doing wrong, though, Cam, babe?
I don't know, man.
They must have enough money in the bank to be going out there, because them syrup things ain't cheap. So they're going out there to go and have a water station that makes the kitchen look like Starbucks. Meanwhile, what are we doing with our lives, Cam?
Boiling water in the kettle.
How when I'm going to find the answer to
having government juice, mate.
Yeah, man. Right. Anyway, let's get to sanity and go to our quotable, man.
Let's go to our quotable.
You're going to do the quotable so we can get some sanity back?
Yes. So this week's quotable is: strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. And that is a quote from Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, I like that.
So what do we think about this?
Giving the struggle does not define you. It's part of it's like you always feeling like the struggle is the thing that you need to, is the milestone. No, the struggle's not the milestone. He's trying to say that the actual hardships and the things you go through is what shapes and molds you to be able to deal with it. And that's where you're winning. That's what you're gaining.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm getting from it, definitely. Because, through different struggles in life, that is definitely how you learn, you develop, you take away from the struggles and the negatives, and, you try and channel that energy to become positive and sort of like help you in other situations that you might encounter along the way and stuff. So yeah, definitely.
Way to think about it. I mean, wasn't he like some kind of mayor or something, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So he's got a little bit of sense up there then.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it any better myself, Nate.
Oh my God, girl. Like, you know what? The reason why we get the quotable is because the comment section, babe, I had to leave the comment section, right? I went over to the comment section and I opened the door and the big draft came and blew me back, and that Michael Jackson.
Oh, Twitter comment.
Yes.
Oh.
I opened the door and the blast was blowing my face and my hair and weave back and everything. And I couldn't, man. Twitter is aflames right now. Twitter is aflames for the last week or so. It's the BET 50 Years Award thing. Like, everything's just going crazy over there, and it was just too much. I'm like, why? Do I go here? Do I go there? Where do I go? And every time I tried to go over it, I felt that the foot was getting hotter and warmer. So I could, let me step back and cool down from this, because you got the BET Awards performances. You got, Uncle Busta Rhymes making Jamaica proud. He's there getting accolades for his services to the culture, and then bring out everybody and spice their spin on their head top, and this one do this and that one do that. And Dexter Daps is white. Dexter Daps loves the white suit, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He's a smooth criminal, that one. He's come along and done his thing. They're coming through, and then you got JT friggin' throwing her phone a little Uzi Vert, because he's thinking that he's looking at gal or not looking at gal.
Oh gosh!
And then they said she actually throw the phone, but she did throw the phone. So they showed a clip of it, and he went top up.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
All right, let me tell you something real quickly. Like, before you tell me. Like, draw nearer. Back in the day, I was out, right? And this is just basically on my old back in the day stuff. We was at the West End, and we was in the sports shop, right? Right. The guy who I was with, which we still know now. Guy, not Rudder. Yeah, we know him.
I know him.
Yeah, we know him. Yeah, we all know him. He must have been in there. We was in there with, I think Uncle P was in there with. And there was some young lady minding her own business. After you've been running me down for 18 months, you're not going to have me sitting there looking like a damn ass in the shop. One, turn his head and look a little bit too long and not realise that his eyeballs are still facing the young lady. So I had something in my hand. I think it was the car keys. But next thing I know, they're going sugar in the back of them. Sorry. So I'm just trying to think what the argument could have been about. But
and she lives to tell the tale, everyone.
We've all been young. Oh my God! You want to take me out to the shops and you want me to not?
But big plastic side eye to that, yeah?
Plastic. Do you get women? You try to blame the women in that. I ain't blaming that woman.
Yeah,
I handle my business, mate.
It always takes two. There's always a reason for everything. Nobody does anything. You want to see
his friend's face?
Without a reason.
His friend turned around. He just went to pick up the keys and brought it back to me.
Hey, don't get on the wrong side of Neats,
I don't like it by argument.
Oh my gosh. But can I say, Neats, I'm so disappointed at the Patti LaBelle tribute to Tina. Auntie Patty, I don't know, babe, what you were doing. What were you doing? Did you have too many shots before you went on stage or something?
Listen,
you done Tina dirty, yeah, with that tribute.
And I couldn't get into Twitter at all, because they would have started dashing pies at me, peach pie, cobbler, whatever Auntie Patty made.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Like, what was that, man? What was that?
And the woman did not even try to. You get the words wrong. You're doing a tribute to Tina Turner. You get the words wrong. And she didn't even try to start it out. She just went, and I can't remember the words. Or something.
Yeah, something. I'm trying. Come on, y'all. I'm trying. Where's my backing singers? Because the backing singers obviously knew the words. She's like, I'm trying. I can't see the words.
Oh, God.
Patti LaBelle, man. Come on.
So basically, she tried to come out of her contact lenses, caught with the teleprompter, but the man goes... Is
that what she did? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they're saying it could be something to do with the teleprompter, but how do you not know the bit that she didn't know? That's the thing.
How do you not know? I mean, come on, like, Tina was legendary, and bless her soul, rest in peace, Tina and everything, but how are you gonna come off on a tribute like that to Tina Turner, to, like, the queen of they say she's the queen of, again? Queen of rock and roll.
Oh, yeah, queen of...
No, not rock and roll, rock.
She's the queen of sexy legs. She's something.
She's the queen of something. Sorry, any Tina fans out there. I'm a Tina fan myself, but I've forgotten what they legitimately...
I can just encompass her in any of those words, because she's just more than that, isn't it?
She's way more. She was way more, like, she was, like, from her struggle to going back to our quote and stuff like that. Like, she, rose above all her struggles, and she represented even more than the music that she made. Like, through her music, she represented so much to, like, women and, like, women that have been in abusive relationships. Like, she came from humble beginnings.
Because that story made maybe certain man who was like the ex-man she was with think different before they go and do that.
Exactly. But I think even more than that, like women who were in that situation, or anyone, like man, woman, whoever, like I think she gave people hope and like instilled like strength through the words that she sung. It gave people hope and strength to kind of get themselves, elevate themselves from certain situations that they might have been in. So for Patti LaBelle to go on the stage and do that, like, you know, to the woman, singing the woman's track and not know the words, I'm sorry.
It was terrible.
That's terrible, man. That is terrible.
The big thing, and the thing is, it wasn't even where you're just doing it in your own space. You're doing it on a big award show where they've invited you to do it.
Exactly. Going out without contact lenses or whatever it was. That is just like, that's terrible. That is really bad.
Unacceptable, man.
Yeah, man. I cringed when I watched that. I was like, oh my goodness.
I really love her, but I can't say nothing. It's like Auntie Adwa Bridgerton. What can we say?
What can we say? What can we say?
We say,
wear your damn contact lenses next time, or just don't do it at all.
Or make someone come up there and say,
make someone else do it.
Yeah, or just
who knows the bloody words.
I'm Auntie Patty. You could have got them to come and with someone with a piece of paper and hold the paper up for you and sing the words of the paper.
She just shouldn't have done it. Like, if she didn't know the words, that goes on to do a performance, not knowing the words. Like, I just don't understand.
A great performance like that. I mean, you can sing your own songs and people say they can't remember the words of their own songs. Like, I've seen quizzes where they've asked the artist lyrics from their own song and said it in words and they've not known who it is. So
yeah.
But this particular instance, this was just not.
No, man. It gave me the ick.
Yeah, man.
The big time.
I was like, I'm like, what are we talking about? No way.
I know. And I think even the crowd, obviously the crowd were dancing and stuff as they do at, you know, BET Awards and stuff and whatnot, the crowd. But I think they was bombastic side-eyeing each other. Like, what the hell, man? What's going on here? You know?
It's crazy. Between that and the second coming of the Titanic drop down into the sea, it's the absolute poop show.
Definitely.
Jesus, take the wheel over there on Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
That's it.
Jesus, take the entire wheel and spin around the thing and drive it back.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. And now, from one side of the world in privacy and madness to the other side of travel.
We're hopping over the ocean now. Across the seas.
It's time for the infamous and yet to be famous. It's like the weather. It's KMT. So, run the track.
Oi. What does KMT mean? KMT means kiss the teeth. That's a Jamaican's way of expressing displeasure. It sounds like this. I suck at kissing my teeth. Apparently that way of expressing yourself comes from Africa.
Simple. Rhythm. Now there is 6 billion ways to die.
And it's doing it. We're going to be well versed in like that note, that particular note. Can you sing it like a thing? Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ.
Oh gosh. So this week's KMT of the week. Give it to us, Neats.
Oh God. Oh my goodness gracious weave. Oh my goodness gracious weave. Oh, why do they have to make us do this stuff? But season 12, episode 1 of Britain's Next Top Model. I'm all of a quiver.
Oh dear.
I say that to say on like thing, and I thought, Britain's Next Top Model. Twitter user Queen, the moment of nostalgia, or if it's on now, if it's coming new, whatever. They got one coming because they play the old one, and then some new ones coming. So I thought, all right, let's see. And you know, you got the show came over to the UK. You got Abby Clancy, who was, I think, ex-contestant winner from Liverpool, and she's the host. So I looked at them and I thought, let me just see the lineup of who's on here. And I saw a young lady there, torn and amazing. And they asked them to walk, and the young lady, they said, who do you think you're like? Shit, I'm like Naomi Campbell, but more fierce. Oh God. You know, when they start off like that, we should know by now that when they edit them in saying them things, that there's no good that's going to come off the next situation. You're on your first episode round, you can't even walk here. Because Abby was saying to her, when you walk, No, she's supposed to have this walk. When she goes, you know when you present yourself and you can't actually do it? So if the girl's gone, thinking that she's being assertive, can I have another go? All the other models are looking like, why does she get another go? So already, here we go, they're building up the drama. Alyssa, gorgeous Alyssa from Birmingham, walks down and does exactly the same walk as done before, and Abby's... She's thinking to herself, you've got everything it takes to get there. And it's always the one who's got I don't know what it is with these shows. The one who's got everything it takes is the one that's giving the most problem. I think this is what makes the show the show. So it's happening here. I looked at her hair, girl, and from then I lost all complete total focus of the whole show. She had some weave in her hair, and for crimes to humanity. Why do I have to do these things? She had like a gingery weave, I think at the time, because we're talking, this is when I look back, the show's been cancelled in 2017. So the show got cancelled, yes. And that was the very, very last one in history that's still lying around all over the TV stratosphere. She had the leave out, so out, it looked like a half up and down. No word of a lie. No, I would look from the side, I'm like, oh, it's a half up, half down. And then look from the back and like, okay, it's making sense. And then I look back from the front, I'm like, no, because when you have a half up and down, there's a ponytail bit on the front that makes the half that's up and the half that's down.
Yeah.
This one had all of it going on in once, and it was like a gingery curly weave, and it was like 5-dimensional.
Oh my gosh.
It was a 5-dimensional weave. And I thought back that 2017-18, although hair progresses very, very quickly in innovation, that wasn't that long ago. It wasn't that long ago for them to do a wrong like that on national TV on the 12th round of the series. And it's in the UK. So, you know, the diversity wasn't great. The shoot they'd done was like dry. It was like Bridgerton before, without swag. The shoot was like Bridgerton without swag. In the period, they had to dress in period outfits where they did actually take it here and make it into what I thought it was in the first place and put a fringe on it. But it was terrible. And I feel like I just don't want to see any more TV shows, competition shows, where the goal is to inspire and to show what it's like to go get it. And you've got these girls looking a crazy mess with their hair. It's behind this nonsense. Who is behind this nonsense? Abby Clancy, you're from Liverpool. You can do something about this. I know you can. You can do something about this.
She can.
So you're gonna have to go and get somebody to go in there and bloody edit out the hair and change it, because we can do it now. Technology can do it. No, man, it's serious state of affairs. They put me off the whole damn show. I can watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm saying that I'm going to sentence you to The Brat has got a new hair product out, and it's called Kaleidoscope, because you know her partner, Judy, I think, they're having a baby, or it's a baby now or whatever. And she's got a successful makeup company. So now they've got the hair company where she's made a product for protective styles, locks, anybody, but it's for the hair under the hair extensions, basically. And she's got products like Yo favorite rapper, but the rapper spot with a W, like, because it's hair wrap for hair wrapping, like.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
She's got
this is good, actually. I'm just having a look. Yeah. Once you like platinum shine.
Yeah. So simply.
Yeah.
Like
Fructified.
Yeah. Fructified and that. So it's really nice, and it's sold out in 6 minutes. I watched them when they did the sales of it. Yeah. And
but it's saying, well, obviously these are American places that you can get them from, but Sally, and when we got Sally in the UK,
Sally's is like a hair suppliers, because I know they have it all over. I used to get wigs from Sally's, but only online, not an actual walk into the shop.
Okay.
But I think what we'll get is where it's got more Walmart, you're going to find it in Asda and over here. That's where you're probably going to end up finding.
Yeah, Asda. And actually, for all those, look, it's got the full hair bundle, full collection bundle, $89. $89.99. So I don't know what that equates into pounds. That's 70-something quid, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's not too bad though, actually, for all those products.
You know what? You're right, because every time I go to the hair shop now, I spend, if we're low on stuff, being that there's a lot of girls in this household, £90 minimum is what I end up having to give in there now.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And this is 6 products in this first collection.
Yeah.
And even when you're looking at, like, you know, your average whatever in the shops, it's like £15 for a leave-in conditioner and stuff like that. So, you know, if it's about 70 for 6 products,
yeah,
It's pretty average. Yeah, it's all right.
This is how she sold the product. She done, because the brand doesn't really like going on social media. So her wife has been helping her get herself a social media game. When she got a social media team, and they made an advert for this product. And she dressed up like a superhero with some like Rastaman hat on, rainbow hat, dressed up all bright, like some, what's it called in the 70s when they used to have dressed on them outfits?
What?
No, psychedelic, like they used to have them funny hats and flares and stuff. And
yeah.
It's like some psychedelic outfit. And what she does is when someone's sitting there in the skit, on the social media skit, and they're like, oh, my hair's not looking good today. She pops up and then she slaps them in the head and he fixes their hair.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, so like magic. So I was thinking that if the show comes back and they do a brand deal with the brat and they have her come and slap Alyssa over her head, that's the problem, because her product's only in 6 minutes, so surely it must be good. So if we get Abby Clancy to speak to the Liverpool congregation, put together the pitch to the TV company, and then, well, you know, what kind of person would not accept a pitch like that? What kind of TV boss would not accept a pitch like that? You show them a picture of Alyssa's hair, you show them the brat and her campaign and their product, and then you show them how the slap fixes everything.
But there's so many, you know, there are so many products and like styles and things that it's so easily accessible now in terms of like, you know, afro hair or, you know, just whatever the girls want, whatever you want, you can kind of get it. Especially like if you're going to be on TV and stuff. Yeah, they do that to people.
It's not any budget show. That's my issue.
This is it. Exactly. So you'd think that they would come correct and they haven't.
No, you're out of order, man. Man. You're sending to that Collider slap. All of you lot get Collider slap. It's not a mission impossible because Tom Cruise is back. So we obviously know that it's not an impossible mission. So we can either get Tom Cruise to help you with the impossible mission, or you can get Will Smith or the brat to give you a slap. And then it's ridiculous.
Oh,
then I look back in the research and the freaking show's been cancelled. I'm like, there you go.
Well, I wonder. Probably. It's been cancelled. What, because of ratings?
Well, no ratings, low viewership. The people were spoken, man, with their eyeballs elsewhere.
We'll just stick to Love Island, thanks. At least the girls' weaves are on. At least the girls' weaves are on point.
Yeah, man, the girls' weaves are on point. The elephant in the room is fine over there. You guys now have made my whole eyeballs itch. I cannot do it. I can't do it. And just from Birmingham as well. I know Birmingham's got a lot of beautiful people and a lot of amazing talent over there. We had a lot of talent coming out of Birmingham. So I'm giving a shout out to Auntie Norma, which is Norma Ellis, she's a beautician and an assessor. So she does banging facial. She does it all for all the veterans from, you know, Gabrielle to different, you know, Gabrielle, different people out there, TV, old school news readers and stuff like that. So the creme de la creme of UK kind of like ethnic skincare. And across the board, that's what she does. So she give you a wicked facial where you walk past the mirror and not even recognize themselves after about 2 weeks when the peel comes off. To give you a real rejuvenation. But she happens to be from Birmingham via the Blue Mountains in Jamaica. And I wanted to shout her out and also see if she can shed some light on this terrible debacle of a weave that was on the damn Britain's Next Top Model, and why the only girl who looked like she was an actual model was the one who actually then, they did her dirty, man. The dirty, man. Like, talk about, even if the hair was black, it wouldn't have looked so bad, but the hair was orange and the underneath bit was black. And then, he was just giving me.
I don't even know what's going on with these shows and hair. Even like, because what was that? There was a program on not too long ago, a show where they got 3 normal people. Oh, it was something, and they all like dressed up as the same person, like a star, and they sung the star's song. Yeah. And they sung a song, and then I think what it was is that the celebrity panel had to decide which one was a real singer or which one was faking it. I forgot something like that. But some of the hairdos, like even the wigs and like the makeup on that show, I think it was on ITV. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Was it bad?
It was bad. It was bad.
Oh,
and that was, yeah, it was bad, babe. It was.
They're not spending the budget, boy.
They're not spending the budget because even like they had people dress up as, oh my goodness, I've forgotten the words, the lady, but there was one in particular and she had a wig on, a long black wig, and all three of the people dressed up as this star. Oh gosh, I must look it up.
It was,
but it was, yeah, you know the one, you know the lady that sings Running Out the Dance.
Oh yeah,
that one, her. I've forgotten what her name is, but
Kate Bush.
Yeah. They were all dressed up as Kate Bush, yeah, and you know she had long black hair. And the wigs, man, seriously, man, terrible.
Kate Bush's hair was meant to be like a messy look, so like
terrible. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It was terrible. So I think ITV need to lend more budget to their flipping hair and makeup department.
No. I'm a business guy on the air.
Oh my God.
Did they just play to see the caretaker and say, "Oh, have you got a spare minute? Come on, help us out." Please.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. So yeah.
Right, these guys stress me out, babe. I've got to go, mate. I've got to get this chicken up.
For food.
I've got to pay with all this, mate.
Go and feed your cubs.
Yeah, man, I need to go and do something. And you know what? We don't get to eat until I was going to say the fat lady sing, but we're not going to eat until I finish cooking it, so.
Oh, well, there you go. That's if they haven't been picking out of the pot while it's cooking.
Well, this is why I left it on pause. It's not going to be edible for them.
Oh,
you understand?
Nothing's cooked.
Yeah.
Oh.
I left it a specific pausation by where I know that they can't.
Oh, God.
Come out here. This one want the party and go to barbecue, and then when I need the room that's got the best sound, she's there looking at me, giving me side eye because she wants to sleep. Go away with yourself. You need to go out there. Because honestly, then they want to go and party without the tiredness. Like, no one.
Yeah.
So you want I to go to the barbecue for you? Well, I'm tired.
Oh my gosh. Go and feed your cubs, my darling.
Yeah, so if anyone, as I say, if anyone wants a facial and that, you just hit up Norma Ellis on IG. But
brilliant.
Yeah, ask her what's going on with the weave as well.
Yes, definitely.
I'm edges in the PE game because she's from Birmingham. That's it. Don't go and arrest the woman.
Oh my gosh. Wow. We'd like to say a big thank you to all our listeners, this week's listeners. Make sure you catch us where you can find us. So we're on all the socials. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Yes.
YouTube, subscribe and like.
Oh.
And
subscribe. You don't need to subscribe, you know. You have to subscribe. You have to.
They're listening, but they're not subscribing.
No, man, you can't have 1 foot on 1 foot out in and out. No.
Yes, guys. Your support means the world to us, and definitely, please
report the team,
like and subscribe to our channels and stuff like that, all that good stuff. But if there are any topics that you want us to cover, please, we're open to suggestions. Any feedback or anything else is always welcome as well.
That's it. Come forth, come hither,
and we will see you at the same time, in the same place next week. All right, guys.
There you go. All right, darling, for Monday. And my love to everybody. You have a restful rest of the day, my sweetheart.
The song is bad, is it?
If you don't call me to check on me, no time at all. Don't call me when you need help. I am not an ambulance in real life.
I re-up, I drop up, I go out and get it. Show them the vibe, but they still don't get it. I sold them cash, go get credit. Fix your hair and nails longer, you gotta get it. Get deets and grab my bro, you gotta get it. I said arse and line, but they still don't get it. I told her jump on top, don't stop till you get it. Girl, juice is flying, Saki gang, hard work and merit. Smiling.